KLAW Lawton Fort Sill. Direct from the Easy Go Studios in downtown Lawton. KLAW 101, a taste of country station.
It's now time for the J&J Burke Home Show on KLAW 101. For the next 30 minutes, you'll hear information that will save you money around your house. With your hosts, Eric Sherem and Jay Burke.
And a good morning to you, Southwest Oklahoma. Looks like the rain's going to stay away a little bit, not to rain on someone's parade, literally. But that's good news because Arts for All was last weekend. I hope that you had fun and just actually was able to go through all of there's a lot of great art and a lot of great food last weekend. But this is the exciting time of the year where we've got always something. Each weekend we've been able to talk about something that was going on here in the area.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we always hear, you know, nothing to do in Lawton. But once again, here this weekend is Armed Forces Day Parade, which we are very, very proud of our service members and retirees. And we have so many here in Lawton and across this nation. And so we want to say Happy Veterans Day to everyone. But Armed Forces Day Parade is special here in Lawton because everybody turns out for this. It's a huge parade, and we're very, very proud to be able to have it each year in Lawton. But after the parade today, and it starts at 10, it's downtown. Come downtown. We had a hard time getting here because there's so many people down here already, but get down here and support our troops and support those veterans and different organizations that are in the parade. It's a huge parade. Come down and enjoy that today. At 10, it's supposed to be nice, and it feels nice and cool, so it's not hot or muggy too bad today, so it's going to be great. And then head over to Elmer Thomas Park after the parade, and they're going to actually have a car show. They're having the Red Dirt Barbecue, and I think they're having like a cook-off, barbecue cook-off kind of thing. And John Beamer, my old buddy, he's heading up that event over there at Elmer Thomas. They've got bands all day long, and so you just come in, it's free, so it's not doesn't cost you anything. What a great time and to be from Lawton in Southwest Oklahoma. So a lot of great stuff going on today.
I like that. Well, this is the J&J Burke Home Show each and every Saturday morning from 9 until about 9:30, giving you an opportunity to see how you can save around the home. We talked about at great detail last week, and if you missed the show, you can go check that out. But about duct work, about duct cleaning and the importance of it, and we were thankful for that. And each and every week, sometimes we have special guests, and we do have a guest in the studio this morning we'll get to here in a minute. But we always want to give you the first and foremost rebates of the latest information on rebates because it seems to change every couple of weeks or so. As you remember, unfortunately, AEP, PSO was out of their rebates. We said kind of on a first-come, first-served basis, they've only got limited funds, and then that went away. CenterPoint Energy, are they still active with their rebates currently?
Yeah, still active with the $2,000. If you change to a gas furnace, and so that's there. $900 if you change to a gas hot water tank. So we're getting people a lot of money from that. Looks like AEP, PSO probably will come back sometime July, August timeframe.
And we don't know how much. We don't know what the rebates are going to be.
No, we don't know any of that.
And I guess you still have people that are kind of on a waiting list to say, hey, as soon as they're available, we're ready to strike.
Yeah, those that are not out, those that are just wanting to upgrade and make their house more efficient have said, hey, Jay, put us on the list and come talk to us a little bit. And when that time comes and we're ready to do that, and we're more than happy to do it. All of our estimates are free. I come myself. So I'd be happy to come out and take
free
a look
estimate
at
too, by the way.
Absolutely free.
So we're not going to charge you a service call to come and diagnose it. And let's take the fear away from like what people have with dentists and other things about the extremes of when I go there, he's going to tell me that everything's broken, everything needs to be repaired. And that's not the case. Hey, if you have a question for us and we use it on the air, we can put you in for some of our monthly prizes that we have throughout the program. It's at info@jjburk.com, or we've got a direct hotline number, 581-3605. You can call that number. It's just a recorded messaging answering service, so it's not like you're going to talk to us directly, but it's a way that we can use maybe your comment or your question on the air as well, and it's a very helpful tool for us to be able to answer some of your questions. I mean, some stuff that, well, I don't really feel comfortable calling up and asking, but this is kind of non-threatening in that way. But now added to the PSO and then the CenterPoint, there is now a Lennox rebate, from what I understand.
Yeah, they came out with their spring rebate. It's up to $1,700, and it's an instant rebate.
Wow!
So you can actually, if you purchase a Lennox system, it depends on the type of system, but you can get up to $1,700. So again, that's an instant rebate, comes directly off your invoice. So you're able to still get CenterPoint at $2,000 and maybe up to $1,700. So you still have about $4,000 that you can actually get today. So call us. We'll tell you all about it. I'll come out and tell you if you qualify and what systems qualify. And almost all the systems get something. It just depends on the system. And so we'd be more than happy to come out and take a look.
One other thing that I think it's worth mentioning again is that, it's not just your call, because there's a third-party representation that, looks in between PSO and Centerpoint and yourself that doesn't work for either entity, and they say, yeah, this is exactly spot on. So it's not like you're dreaming it up or making it less or making it more. It actually is legit, and that's why it's comforting to know that, that's there. Speaking of the word comfort, I really want to push the Comfort Club again, because what a great asset it is when the hot summer months are upon us. If we're part of the Comfort Club, from what I understand, day or night, weekend, holiday, you're there for us when we need you.
Absolutely. No overtime rates, no craziness, same-day guaranteed service. I don't care if it's 4th of July. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's 110, we have people on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We will be at your home. And, again, no overtime rates, no silliness. And they're going to come out and evaluate it. And we do a thing called flat rate. We don't come out and say, well, I sent a guy out. He's not really qualified, which all my men are qualified. But if you send out, I'm not sending you the new guy that really doesn't know. And he's going to take 5 hours to tell you he really doesn't know. And I think it's this, but I'll try. I hate it when people come out. I've had this happen on other appliances in my home, and they come out and they say, I think it's that switch.
Yeah.
What do you mean you think? I mean, I want you to know. You're the professional. I hired you, and I want you to know, and I want you to be able to tell me it's the switch. And if it's the switch, how much does the switch cost me? Well, after I put it in, now it may take me 7 hours to put it in, but I'm going to put that switch in. It's only $20, but the 7 hours labor is $85 an hour. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, now, okay, now how much is that going to cost me? And it's a $8 switch, For us, we do a thing called flat rate. We come out, we diagnose the problem, and we tell you up front exactly 100% what it's going to cost you from the very beginning. So you don't have to worry about what is the price going to be. We're going to tell you straight up, all right, the price is $100 or whatever it is. And that's all you pay. And we guarantee that part and that service for 1 full year. You're guaranteed for a full year. If anything goes wrong with that part or something happens, you don't pay another dollar. So we have some guarantees in place. We're 100% satisfaction guarantee. If for some reason you don't like our service, which that better not happen with my guys, I'll make sure of that. But if it were to happen, and that we haven't ever had it happen yet, but if it were to happen, we would refund your money 100%, and I will make it right personally. I promise you that.
All right, so we're talking J&J Burke and J&J Burke Heat and Air. I'm going to take care of you in that way. info@jjburk.com, 581-3605. Each week, as we said, sometimes we have special guests, and we have another one today. I'm very excited because what's so unique about this show is it's just home improvement or the home show. It's basically anything in your home, about your home, and we're going to try to save you some money and also steer you in the right direction if you're looking for something particular. So who is our guest this morning?
Well, it's Bobby Joe. She is actually from Comanche Home Center. So thank you so much, Bobby Joe, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and I always say I have people ask me, who do you refer to? Jay, who do I call for this or that? And so Comanche Home Center has been in Lawton since, I don't even
1967.
know. 1967.
Yes.
Wow, that's good,
That's
Eric.
the year I was born. So that's the only reason I really remember that.
Okay. See, that's really not. That's really not. I don't believe that's the year, but anyway, for him,
Really?
not the company, but the whole deal is you want to, whenever I want to refer to somebody, I want to refer to the best, and I know that's the way it is with Comanche Home Center. We had Brady's on here a few weeks ago, and so we're happy to have you here. And I think some of the questions people always ask me when they call Bobby Joe is they say, I'm wanting to either remodel my house, and there's some things I don't know, and where do I need to go buy this or buy that? And so kind of tell me a little bit about what Comanche Home Center, what kind of things that you have. And some people have never been in Comanche Home Center.
Well, at Comanche, we have a full Ace Hardware store. And if we don't have it on the floor, we can special order it. We do special orders all day. We have a fully stocked lumber yard, and we also have a carpet one, floor and home. So really, we're a one-stop shop, and we can help you from new construction. You bring us a set of plans. We'll do a free estimate, a free takeoff for you, and tell you exactly what materials you need, from the rebar, from framing to drywall, windows and doors. Everything you need in that house, we can get it for you.
So you mean if I bring you my plans and I just say, Bobby Joe, here's my plan,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, okay, I'm going to give you a price on exactly what the package is going to cost me for everything I need for that house to build my home.
Correct. All the materials.
All the materials. Yes. Wow. That's helpful because most people that are, especially people that are building their own homes, are saying, I've got a plan, but I have no idea how many 2x4s I need or how many, what do I need? And so that's a great service. And so you mentioned Carpet One, and I know eventually I want to have somebody on here just from Carpet One to just talk carpet, but so you do carpet and tile and all of those kind of things as well.
Absolutely. We do hardwood floors, LVT, carpet, tile. We have all sorts of styles and sizes stocked in the store. So when you come in, you can a lot of times pick what you want, and within the next few days, maybe even have it installed. So we offer installation services as well.
Okay, so you don't just sell it. You have people there that install it as well. Yes, we do. Oh, that's great. Because I've sometimes bought, saw a tile or something at Lowe's or somewhere and thought, ooh, that's really pretty tile, but I don't know how to lay the tile. I need a professional to come lay it. And then I don't know who the professional is I need to call to come lay it. So
we have those guys, and we have designers there at the store, that will help you design it and take care of it for you. So from beginning to end, we can take care of you.
Okay. Right.
Now, when you have some of those designers, I think, too, because of the technology we have, I guess computers help and aid that they can kind of give you a visual look at some of that stuff.
Honestly, I'm not sure if they use computers. I know a lot of the girls still hand draw a lot of their stuff. I see their hand drawn, and they give it to the guys, and they go install it, and it looks great. We have some really great girls back there. We have Deanne, Brandy, Angie, Jamie Crider's back there, and Ronnie, he's the manager. We've got some good people that work for us.
Oh, God, Ronnie. That'd be Ronnie Greenroyd, I believe.
Yes.
What do you think the advantage of having a designer like that? I mean, what gives us the advantage of having that as an extra resource?
Personally for me, when I bought my house, I didn't know what to do either. So to go back there and speak to someone, and they say, here are your options. What do you think looks good? And they help you choose stuff. They'll lay it out for you, and you can see it versus just going in there, oh, this will, just putting it together. It really is nice to have someone help you visualize it in front of you and say, this is what we're going to do. And if you're not happy with it, we'll make it right.
I know when I built my house, I used them, and it was nice because I didn't know, you look at 4,000 samples of something, everywhere you go, there's a different sample and a different brand and a different type, and it does this or it doesn't do that. You can't, and I wanted something that was a good quality, but also wasn't $1 million piece of, so you have different price ranges. I mean,
absolutely. Especially on the contracting side with doors and windows can be tough. What do you want? Do you want single hung, double hung? Do you want them to open, casement, fixed? What do you want? And going in as a customer, do you know what a casement is? Do you know what a fixed window is?
Don't have a clue.
No.
Do you know that, in a bedroom you have to have an opening window, that kind of thing? Just certain codes, and we help guide you and let you know, hey, we need to change this, or, and if you don't have a builder, we can give you a list of builders to use. We have some really great people we work with. We have subcontractors. We can point you in their direction if you've got questions.
They've referred people actually to me for heating and air. And so it's been nice to know that, hey, we all refer to each other because we think that we're the best of the best. Well, we know we're the best of the best. And so we want to make sure that we're, I'm a member of the Home Builders Association and here locally and and statewide, but it's nice because you get the people that know how to do it. And so, and that's one thing, eventually we're going to have somebody from the Home Builders Association here. And that's, some people they want to pick out their own plan online. I know that's what I did. I went and found a plan I liked. And then I thought, okay, now what do I do? And so I went down to Comanche Home Center, took it down there and said, all right, here's my plan, but I really don't know where do I go from here. And I built my own home, but I wanted to make sure that it was, and they helped me with hey, this is a framer you can use. This is this is the guy to use for this or use for that. Here's a concrete guy. And it was absolutely fabulous because I didn't have to go and find those people on my own. And they sent me reputable people that showed up. I mean, how many times have we hired someone and they say, I'll be there on Wednesday. They just don't tell you what Wednesday, So it's like, 6 weeks from now, I'm still waiting on Wednesday for this guy to show up. And
yes,
they're not like that. It's more professional, and they get in there and they help you out. So, Yeah, and so you were mentioning doors and windows and that sort of stuff. But do you do shingles and?
Absolutely, we do shingles. I mean, literally from the bottom of the house to the top of the house, rebar, framing. We have a fully stocked lumber yard, like I said, LVLs and I-joists.
What's an LVL?
She's talking the language.
I know. I'm thinking, what's the LVL?
An LVL is a laminated veneer lumber. It's like a beam that helps, hold the load of the house. It just depends. So, and we have people there that when they do the takeoffs, they know, do you need an LVL here? Do you need I-joists here? That sort of thing. So when we have our people do the takeoff, like I said, they're giving you a material list from the bottom up, and including shingles, like you said. And we do deliveries to job sites as well. Load it on the truck, take it out there. If you've got stuff we need to pick up for you, we pick it up and bring it back and give you a credit.
I have a cousin that actually delivers for them, and so he's been doing a great job. So Charles has been doing. He's not been there that long, but he loves his job. He sends pictures on Facebook all the time. So he loves his job delivering. He delivers a lot to East Lake and out there where I always see him in the truck. So shout out to him too. But they're great people, and one of the things too I thought that was great is that even when I went down to do my carpet and stuff, they had financing stuff available for me.
We do, yes, available. And the ladies back in Carpet One, Deanne, I know she knows a lot about that. It's very easy to get on there and get applied and approved even, I believe. And you can use that financing for anything in our store.
Right.
Windows, doors, whatever you need. And we help you with that from beginning to end. And
that makes a big difference when you think, gosh, I've got a home loan, but, if I could finance this all into one thing, and then I can, it just makes it easier. And they're great to work with as far as getting it all together, keeping the billing right for you, how much you've spent, because we all have budgets, and when you're building a house, we sometimes all go a little goo-goo,
Yes.
We want the best door and the,
it all adds up.
You start talking to your wife, they're like, I want the best window. And you're like, oh, okay. Okay, that window, honey, is, that's a $3,000 window. And you're like, can we not do the $200 window? No.
Yeah.
So it can get expensive, but I know that they help me, do so much. And so pretty much there's just, and even people that come into the store, mm-hmm. that just come in for supplies, just they're remodeling and they got something going on. I've gone in that store, and it's kind of one of those stores you go into that kind of gets you. As a heating and air guy, I love little gadgets, and I'm horrible because I have all these things that I probably never will use. But I go in and I buy these little things. And so they have all kinds of tools. And so if you're needing shovels and whatever else, they've got it all.
We like to get you with the DeWalt as you walk in the door, too. It's all right there.
It's bad.
DeWalt Craftsman, just,
bad.
Nice black and yellow, just calling your name.
Well, it seems too that what makes you different, set aside from most of what we are, in our conversation, is your knowledge and then information. Because you can go into some place and then tracking down someone that can help you may be your biggest obstacle. And then when you get there, it's just a big aisle of confusion. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I'm not knowledgeable in those things. So. When you have these individuals that you can go and ask questions and they can give you the visual and they can give you that, I think that's head and shoulders above anything else, because there's a lot of stuff out there and a lot that you can just go and then I find, and I'm not picking on anybody specifically, but wander the aisles by myself, and then, it's just, I'm afraid to ask because I really don't know what to ask, and so I think the comfort of just the knowledge to know from start to finish, like you said, from the whole project, whether it be small or whether it be large, we can get our questions answered.
A lot of times some people say, oh, I've been asked 2 or 3 times, can I help you? But, when we're walking the floor, we want to make sure, sir, have you been helped? Do you have any questions? That kind of thing. So we don't want to bombard you, but we want to make sure you're taken care of in this store. And so there's a lot of people there that will make sure we watch over you and take care of you.
And they're professionals that know what they're talking about. How many times I'm not going to mention Lowe's or Home Depot, but how many times have I gone into one of those stores and I get the guy that runs the electrical department, and I say, I need a switch of this type. And they go, oh, well, hold on. I got to go get Joe. Well, Joe's on lunch, and Joe doesn't know. And, it's horrible because I need that help. That's not what I do. And
well,
so,
and I think that shows the difference, because those places, a lot of those places just want to sell the material. They're not really wanting to educate you on stuff or really kind of know. And so when you get someone that's got that balance, that will put you in the right direction, give you the visual aid to see the end of the project, and here's what you need. I think that's all worth the help, extremely, because you don't get a lot of that in a lot of places. Just to be as frank as we can. I guess.
And home, I always love to buy from local hometown business, and they've been here forever. It's a great company owned by one of my dearest friends, to me it's good to buy from people that you trust and people that are going to be there tomorrow, and their people are going to be there, and they take good care of you. So is there anything, Bobby Joe, that you want to talk about today that maybe we haven't discussed, or is there anything new with Comanche Home Center? That you guys have just started doing? You guys come up with stuff all the time. I didn't realize that you did. I guess I just was crazy because I didn't realize you did windows and doors. Yeah. I think when I went looking for windows and doors, I went all the way to Oklahoma City because I couldn't find the windows and doors that I just didn't know.
Well, we have, we're part of several different buying groups, so we have the access to so many different materials and vendors and companies that if you came in with a picture from online, this is what I'm looking for, we'll find something. If it's not the exact same thing, we'll find something similar for you. We want to make sure, and if you come in and you sit down and you want to talk to us for 15, 20 minutes about whatever, we're there for you. We're going to listen to you. We're going to help you, walk through that process, figure out what you're wanting. As far as new things at Comanche, we're always getting new things. Specifically, nothing comes to mind, but
right.
We do have the power tools. A lot of people forget where we're at. Honestly, there's some people in the town that don't even know where we're at. We're a block east of the mall, just right there on the corner of C and Railroad. You come in the store, the front is the Ace Hardware part, where tools, nails, screws, just everything you could want. And in the back in contracting, you go back there and you talk to JJ or David or Barbara. They'll sit down with you. They're the ones that are going to walk you through that process of building a home, and they'll be there for you. Call them on their cell phone. They'll take care of you
from start to finish.
Absolutely.
So you get to have that person that, hey, I can go to so and so, and they're going to help me from the get-go to the finish, and I can depend on them. I don't have to talk to 19 different people to make it happen.
No, you want to call and talk to Barbara. Barbara's going to talk to you, and she's going to help you walk through your problem or help you figure out, and get that problem solved for you.
That's excellent.
All right, we're going to take a break and come back with our special guest, Bobby Joe from Comanche Home Center, and we'll also finish up with some of our heat and air tips that we can give you and talk more about that. If you do have a question for us, info@JJBurk.com or 581-3605. We'd love to hear from you that way. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Burke from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we just combined the rebates from PSO and CenterPoint Energy to save you thousands on the most energy-efficient systems available. J&J Burke is a 2014 PSO Partner of the Year for the entire state of Oklahoma. We are the best at getting you the rebates. So call us at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or go to JJBurk.com and learn how you could save thousands today. I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me. Hi, Jay Burke here from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we've been helping you save money and have a more energy-efficient home with the Power Forward rebate program. Now, we can help you save even more. At J&J Burke, we've added rebates from CenterPoint Energy. Now the combination of rebates from PSO and CenterPoint Energy could save you thousands on the purchase of the most energy-efficient heating and cooling systems available. If your energy bills are too high, and whose aren't, call J&J Burke and use the new PSO and CenterPoint Energy combined rebate program. J&J Burke is a 2014 PSO Partner of the Year for the entire state of Oklahoma. We are the best at getting you the rebates. So call us at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or find us online at jjburk.com. and learn how J&J Burke, PSO, and CenterPoint Energy can save you even more money now. I'm Jay Burke, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
All right, the J&J Burke Home Show, each and every Saturday morning from 9 until 9:30. Armed Forces Day Parade, what, at 10?
10 o'clock.
Another about a half hour or so. So you want to make your way down in the downtown area, be a great way. It's a great tribute to the community in which we live in Lawton, Fort Sill. Info at JJBurk.com. The reason that we throw that out to you as much as possible, if you have a question anytime about heat and air or something around your home, or, hey, we'd like to hear someone like this talk about something at my house, would you have them as a special guest? We'd love to hear from you. And when you do, your name will go in for a special drawing. And this week, it's a duct cleaning. Now, the duct cleaning, we're going to talk about the advantage of that, but give me the value first of how much it costs for a duct cleaning. $450. Okay, now I'm writing info at JJBurk.com, and I'm going to make sure that happens. And then 581-3605, I want my name in the mix for that. Now you say, okay, duct cleaning, I've never had my ducts cleaned. Well, okay, there's reasons, and we talked a little bit about that last week, but kind of give us an overview of why the importance of that duct cleaning, especially if I've lived in this house for 20 years and have never, and that's me, never had my ducts cleaned.
And we're going to clean your ductwork. I promise you that. I promise. We're going to get it done.
I've got it on record right here, so if I come back right here. Okay. All right.
It's really important. Every 4 to 5 years is the national standard for having your ductwork cleaned. Most of the time, we get out pounds of hair and dirt and skin and stuff. I know.
Humanness.
It's just disgusting. And I went to a class, and they were telling us that, they said, do you ever see the stuff that's on your ceiling fans? And I'm like, yeah. And the guy goes,
dust.
That's skin.
Yeah.
And I said, that's what? And he said, that's human skin. And I said, no. And so he actually has a fan, and he actually takes it off and actually shows us under the microscope that is skin. I
hope no one was eating their breakfast right
I know.
about now.
I'm sorry. You were. Put it down. It's not good. But it was so much that
if it's on the fan blades, then guess what? The ductwork looks like when I've not done it in 20 years. Okay, I don't even
if you see it flying across the ceiling, I go into houses that it's actually on the ceiling and around your grills, and so we can seal those grills, we can clean your ductwork, and we can make it where you're just heating and cooling inside the house, and it's clean, and you're breathing fresh air, and so we clean.
It's more efficient for the unit too. It's not taxing.
Much better, and like I say, especially if it's a house and even brand new houses need it every 5 years. But because even during construction, a lot of times the builder will turn on the heater or turn because we need heat because, the sheetrock needs to, we've textured and we got to dry and it needs to paint and blah, blah, blah. And we beg them not to do it, but they do it anyway. And so your ductwork gets full of construction type, dust. And so you need to get it out. Otherwise you're breathing it all the time. But there are times that we've had 4 or 5 pounds of dust come out of a system into our HEPA, and we use a HEPA filter, and we can't take the bag. We'll show you. You may not want to see it because you're thinking, I've been breathing this for how many years? And
it's hard for air to pass through that stuff.
It's
that's
amazing.
In the vents.
It's amazing. And so, and then we use a chemical. We spray it's a chlorine-based chemical, so it's not harmful to pets or humans, but it kills all bacteria and mold and spores and anything that would be growing inside the vent. So we spray that inside there as well. So as it brushes it, it sucks it out. It's not something that makes your house dirty. It's not, it's not something invasive. And you're not, oh my God, they're going to throw this dust all over my house when they suck that out. And we believe we have a thing called RotoBrush, which we believe is the best. It brushes it and sucks it out at the same time into a HEPA filter machine that's easily to get through the house. We don't have to move all your furniture and all that kind of stuff. So, and we go from every vent all the way back to the furnace, or, to your air handler. So it makes it nice to know that every branch that's coming out to each room is clean and sparkly clean. And all your grills, we take them down, we clean them, we disinfect them, we put them back up. And it's everybody that has had it done has always said, oh my God, I had no idea that my ductwork, I had that in there, and that was the smell. I had a smell in my house. I thought it was just my house.
It was you.
Yeah, with my ductwork, it's horrible. So, but we would love to come out and you can also go to JJBurk.com and get an actual duct cleaning estimate.
Okay.
Now we are running some specials right now on some duct cleaning because it is springtime still, even though doesn't feel like it sometimes lately the last few weeks. But right now with the rain and stuff, our duct cleaning crew has some openings. And so what we'd like to do is fill those up. So we're giving away some specials. You go on, if you'll call us, we'll actually give that to you. We also put a UV light actually into your system when we do a duct cleaning special. And the UV light actually kills all of that skin, and it actually eliminates it. So it keeps the coils clean, keeps your ductwork clean. So after you have it cleaned, having this UV light installed as part of the package is a good thing. So just call the office at 354-0330, and they'll give you a walkthrough on exactly what the duct cleaning special is for this month. We're going to run it till the end of May.
Very good. Also, info at jjburk.com, 581-3605. Bobby Joe, we want to just thank you again. Give us, Comanche Home Center, give us your address and phone number again.
Number 2 Southwest C Avenue. Phone number is 357-8630.
All right, so stop by and see them. And Jay, that's it for this week. How about that?
It goes quick.
Enjoy the Armed Forces Day Parade and the barbecues and everything else that's going on this weekend, because you got to get it in, because rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays.
I think it's all week long.
I think so.
I was like, oh.
But it's May. I mean, so I'm not going to complain, because our drought 4 years straight was pretty unbearable.
Yeah.
So not going to complain too much. So enjoy, and we'll see you next week around this time from 9 to 9:30, the J&J Burke Home Show right here on KLAW 101. Have a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Jay Burke from J&J Burke Heating and Air. At J&J Burke, we just combined the